Princess Leia. They both had lightsabers. Luke had a green one, and Princess Leia had the yellow one. And then there was Darth Vader. He tried to defeat them, but there was too much guys, and Darth Vader fell down into the deep hole. The end.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are
Scooby and Shaggy and Fred and Velma went to eat some French fries. And they met the Phantom Ghost. Shaggy and Scooby were running away from the Phantom Ghost. Fred, Velma, and Daphne were exploring the basement of a haunted house. Then they made Shaggy and Scooby go. Then they met the Phantom Ghost. And then Fred had a plan to make a trap. It took a long time to make it. And they were finally done with the trap. The Phantom Ghost and Scooby and Shaggy came by, and the Phantom Ghost got caught in the net. Dr. Tempers was really the Phantom Ghost. Then they all went to the store to eat a snack. The end.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. But you're not fooling me, 'cause I can't see the way.
Cinderella goed to the ball.
That is good.
She met Aurora. Then she met Snow White. Then Ariel. Then Belle. Then they all went to the lake and swam. And made sandcastles after they go to the ball. Then they go to Cinderella's castle and had a tea party.
Yeah. Hey, can I have a sandwich? Yeah. This is my cup. This is my cup.
The end. Georgie went to the mall. Then he went to the Disney store. Then when he got back home, he watched TV. And then the yellow man came home. He needed to do his work. Then he pushed Georgie on the swing. Then Georgie went to bed. When he got up, it was Christmas. And then Georgie played with the new toy he got from Santa. Then Georgie played with the blocks. Georgie and the dog were playing together. The doggy throwed all the blocks, and then he went to the bathroom. And then Georgie ate his lunch.
Yummy.
Then Georgie went to bed. The end.
I like to eat apples and bananas.
Once upon a time, there were 4 apples and 4 butterflies. The butterflies were so mad, they wanted to eat the apples.
No, don't eat me,
But
don't eat me.
they were not food. Then the apples decided to fall down from the tree. Butterflies go back. Because the butterflies wanted to play with them. They played so long from the night till morning. They played tag, you're it, and they played duck, duck, goose.
I need to take my mask off for this one. Let me take my mask off for this one. Duck, 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 goose.
The apples were so hungry, they couldn't talk. They could only open and close their mouths. But the only food they could find was a wrapper that held garbage in it. So they split it and ate it, and they ate until it was time to go to school. The apples went to school. So they could learn about things they don't know. The apples learned about apple things. The butterflies went to butterfly school, and they learned about butterflies. And then the apples learned that apples were food.
Oh no!
But they didn't want to be eaten, so because their moms and dads would not be happy if they got ate. The end.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
Scooby and Shaggy went to the haunted castle. They saw an alien and they ran away. The alien chased them. There was this trap, and there was only one way to jump over it. They jumped, and they made it without jetpacks. Then they just went to the museum to see the dinosaur bones. They thought the bones were going to fall on them. They said, they hid and saw the alien. They ran. They hid in the mystery machine and actually sat on the brake. It actually turned into an airplane. They said, and it turned back into a car. The alien tried to chase them, but he couldn't catch them. Then Then Shaggy and Scooby went back to their house. The end.
Should I take my mask off?
One day, there were 3 little Coils who were a family. Father Coil was named Daddy, and Mother Coil was named Luck, and the son's name was Baby. They went to their friend's house for a party. They played hide and seek.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you not you? I found you. Found you. Found you.
Then they went home, and the Coils said,
Once upon a December.
Once upon a December, there was a guy, and he was a statue maker. And he had a little boy named Sam. Every time the boy asked to go to work with him,
No. Can I go to work with you?
he said,
No.
so Sam stayed home with his mom, and he grew and he grew. One morning, his dad woke up and saw his boy, and he was good enough to go with him. Sam asked his dad if he could go,
Dad, can I go with you?
and he said,
Yes. Yes.
they went along and made lots of statues. Sam made a statue of a fireman, and his dad made a statue of a knight. Then they went home and they had dinner. The boy felt happy because he waited and waited for a long time. The end.
Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December.
Once upon a time, there was a boy who was going to bed, and he read a story. When he got up, he got ready to go to the circus. He saw a clown and an elephant. The clown was standing on its back. Then he went home. When he was at home, he was going to bed. When he woke up the next morning, he got his Christmas tree. The end. pirate shiver me timbers. One was Tom, and one was Jerry. There was a red pirate. The red pirate was Red Pirate Bob, and he rode on a pirate ship. All pirates ride on a pirate ship. And then there was a blue ship. It had a real Bob. And they started fighting with cannons and cannonballs. And then something happened to them. Jerry just accidentally landed on a blue ship. He was trying to eat food called cheese. And then Jerry was starting to fire the red ship with a cannonball. And then he was starting bam on the red pirate ship. Then a wham and a smack and a boom. And Tom just got on there too. And that's it. The end.
The Queen and the husband had a baby. Her name was Aurora. There were 3 fairies. The wicked Queen came and said, told the husband that Aurora would prick her finger and die. Just turn around, just talk, pretend like you're talking. The blue fairy said,
But you will not die. You will fall asleep.
the 3 fairies took her away to a cottage.
That looks funny.
On her 15th birthday, they sent her out to pick some berries and listen and sing
Pick
to the
some
beautiful
berries.
birds. The fairies were decorating
That's
for the 15th
silly.
birthday.
That's silly, Brie.
John.
After they had the 15th birthday, they got her home. Okay, take her to the castle. But accidentally, right over here, accidentally, they took her home to the other queen's castle. They sent her to a room, and they went to go look for her mom and dad. Aurora saw a green stairway, and there was a walkway through the fireplace. She saw stairs on the side of the room. Finally, she got to the top step, and she saw a spinning wheel, and she pricked her finger on it and fell asleep. The fairies went out to make everyone else fall asleep until they could undo Aurora. The prince was trapped in a room, and so was the horse. The fairies undid the prince and the horse. Wake up, Prince.
Wake up.
He finally got out of the castle, but the wicked queen put branches in front of him, and he got away and started to wreck the branches. The queen turned herself into a terrible dragon, and Prince Philip throwed a sword, and the wicked queen fell off the side of the mountain. Then Prince Philip pretended to kiss Sleeping Beauty.